The stone walls in Cornwall Park are located throughout the park, but mostly on the original boundary lines. So if you're walking around the park and you see walls, that was probably one of the original boundaries of the park. All up, we've got several kilometres of walls, and we've got about 5 permanent step fixtures and a fountain fixture as well. The original walls were created to create a boundary around the land that John Logan Campbell had purchased. There are some internal walls. Most of them have been put in decoratively, so they're part of our landscape. Our walls are actually their own unique ecosystems. Every single wall is a haven of life, and some of that life is really unique to Āperira.
The walls in Cornwall Park are quite old, so there's been an opportunity for native trees and other species, native plants of all kinds to colonise these rocks. And that gives them the great diversity, with emphasis on quite a few native species of various types, starting with the lichens, which are nearly all native, and they're the main colonisers in the first place. Leatherleaf fern, for example, is everywhere here. And then the little necklace fern, which nestles down amongst the rocks and peeps out. There's a mix here. All sorts of plants have colonised, including quite a few weedy things, exotics, various kinds of grasses and so on. You'll notice lichens. That's the first thing. Nearly every wall has them. The older ones, of course, are richer in species. We don't see the diversity on these cemented walls, but the old dry stone walls are just so rich because the roots can get down into little cracks between the rocks.
The whakapapa of the stone goes back many, many, many hundreds of years. For our walls, our earliest walls in the park date to 1870. A lot of the stone that you see will have come from the mountain or will be the same as the stone you would find here.
I'm a stonemason, learnt from my father and grandfather and many of the old Croatian stonemasons. And my grandfather's been working here, he started working here like 100 years ago. And we've done a lot of repair work, reconstruction and new stonework. We've probably rebuilt 25 or 30% of all the old farm walls at this park. And that's what most of the old walls are. And then as it's turned into a park, then all sorts of things have been added, like steps and entranceways, and there's all sorts of follies all around this park. And most of it's done in stone, because if it's done right, it lasts, pretty much forever. But we build them now, we build them even a little bit stronger than originally. It's a great privilege to work at Cornwall Park and, to be involved in just rebuilding a simple wall. It's a privilege because it's enjoyed by so many people.
Some of our boundary walls are listed and they are in the unitary plan as protected here in Auckland. So for us, there is a great deal of emphasis put on making sure that those walls are really well maintained and looked after, and that when we do maintain those particular walls, they're put back to look as close as possible or exactly like they were before. Take a little bit of time to look at the walls. You never quite know what you might see.